Hello everyone, it is Foul Play here. We're back for round 3 of this modern league. So we lost the Dara, so very likely we're going to be on the draw. Looks like a very capable hand. Opponent mulliganing to 6, reversing shown 117. So obviously, pluses about this hand is we've got a hexproof creature, we've got flying, and we've got Daybreak Coronet. All those cards are really good. Opponent breeding pool into play tapped and passing to us. Okay, that seems a bit odd. Ethereal Armor's a really good draw there. It means turn 2 we can attack for 4, and then turn 3 we can attack for 8. You have to see what our opponent's up to now. Field of Ruin. Alright, looks like it's a Field of the Dead deck. Maybe an Uro deck here. My guesses is my opponent's going to have some sort of counterspell here. I think I just shock in this Temple Garden and play an Ethereal Armor. If there's remand, it happens. If not, Resolving Flying is going to be very good regardless. Could be Mana Leak as well. Alright, it's Mana Leak. So it sucks that we lose our Griffspoon, but I think our flying is a little bit more important. So we can also like ignore Snapcaster Mages and things like that, right? Attack our opponent for 2. No exciting clock there. Opponent's missed a land drop by the looks of things. That's really good for us. Let's go ahead and cast a Core Spirit Dancer here. Alright, so now we're going to get a draw trigger off this Sentinel's Eye. So if they're slow balling a second Mana Leak, they're going to be pretty punished here with Sentinel's Eye specifically being the aura we are casting. We get a card draw regardless. And an attack for 3 now. It's really nice. So no counterspell for Sentinel's Eyes either. Opponent playing a Mystic Sanctuary into play tapped. Alright, we've got a lot here. At this stage, it's probably just worth going in on Core Spirit Dancer here. So I'm going to go Hyena Umbra on Core Spirit Dancer, Rancor on Core Spirit Dancer, and then hopefully we'll draw an extra aura and I can not worry about losing mana on the Daybreak. I want to play as many 1-mana auras as possible, just in case they're packing Mana Leaks, Forces of Negations, etc, etc. Also, Core Spirit Dancer gets a buff for every 1-mana aura that gets put down on her. It's like the slowest control player in the history of control players. Alright, there's the first Force of Negation, pitching OMNATH, the Lotus. So we draw another Rancor, so we're going to go right ahead and cast that one. Path to Exile, well that's going to be very good into this matchup, right? Attack our opponent for 10, we put them to 5. This OMNATH is very demanding. Our opponent's missing 2 colors from even casting one. They need white and they need red still. Alright, and they just concede. So 4-color OMNATH deck. So Leyline's obviously not that great. Path's not completely awful. Hushbringer's probably not. Rest in Peace maybe yes. Gaia's Cradle no. Seal of Primordium no. Gadok Tig probably yes. But probably not all 3. 2's probably enough. I don't know, I'm not really seeing that much that I want. Let's just run the one of Rest in Peace and not worry about Gadok Tigs. Like, sure, Cryptic Commands, Mystic Sanctuary, kind of good to interact with them, but Opponent's got, you know, colors for Lightning Bolt, which is kind of like pointless. I want all my auras, because if my opponent starts doing things like Ether Gust, obviously that's very annoying and it makes it hard to attack into an Uro if they're holding up 2 mana. As many auras as possible is what I really like to see. Opponent can also just like Teferi bounce a Gadok Tig. I guess they can do that in a Rest in Peace as well, but at least we eat cards out of their graveyard. Yeah, look, I think this is fine. Right, so sideboarding is now over, and my opponent's keeping a 7. They're on the play. No mana, we got to throw this one. Essentially, no mana, we'll throw this one too. Alright, we'll keep this. Just gonna throw Core Spirit Dancer and throw Rancor as well. I think that the likelihood that my opponent's gonna have Ether Gust post-board is pretty high. And especially when my resources are strained, I don't want to just get tempoed out for free like that. Alright, so turn 1, we can get a Slippery Bogle. Hopefully they don't have Mystical Dispute. Mystical Dispute would get us very good. Alright, so Slippery Bogle resolves. They get Triome. This looks like the Jeskai Triome. Yep. Ren and 6. Alright, there it is. Alright, let's go ahead and kill Ren and 6 before they fix my opponent's mana any better than it already has. It's probably already done enough, but just on the off chance, it's probably worth killing, because we're going to attack for 5 this turn, 10 next turn. Still a 3-turn clock, so we might as well remove this from the table. I don't know, is that right? Can attack for 10 next turn. Alright, force pitching Mana Leak. Well, if I can't kill Ren and 6, attacking it is like significantly less appealing. Let's just attack them. Hopefully they tap out for an Uro here. Go on, do it. I'm just getting a Triome? Right, okay. It's not really what we're looking for. I've got a pretty good read on Mana Leak at the moment. I don't know how we can avoid playing into it, though. I guess we just attack. My opponent's going to want to play Omnath or Uro, so we'll just let them tap out, and then we'll cast Daybreak Coronet, which will force them to have another Force of Negation. If nothing else, if they don't do anything, we can just cycle Horizon Canopy end of turn. It's not really a position I want to be in, like, where I'm not tapping my mana out like this, but I don't think I really have a choice. I think I'm just throwing the game if I do it differently. Looks like Uro. Timely Reinforcements? Okay, whatever. That's a thing, apparently. Why are you bringing that in against me? I'm not Burn. It's like so awful against me. Opponent's just, you know, really, really fortunate that in this one particular game it's not. Really fortunate that I don't have Rancor, or that I don't have Griffspoon down on the board right now. Because yeah, it's gonna stop a lot of damage here. Yikes. If they get retrace on this Force of Negation, that's going to be irritating. What are you going to do? You're going to put that Timely back on top? Force of Negation back on top. Alright, sure. So I suppose we play... Let's... I don't think it's worth playing around Remand after seeing Mana Leak. Let's pitch this and see if we get a Griffspoon. Alright, we get Spirit Mantle, which would be good for next turn. Let's just make a giant 1 creature. Or attempt to. This is very likely just getting countered. Alright, no countering. Attack them. Attack their Renin 6. I mean, I don't think this Bogles doing much off to the side there. Might as well eat a token. Yeah, okay, cool. So that Timely Reinforcements is down the toilet. Now we do have to be scared of Force of Negation, which they did put on top. But we do have a giant creature here. Alright, so they've got Retrace on Timely. I mean, I guess they can recast that now. Is that their strategy? Just gain 1,000,000 life? I mean, every land they draw is 6 life and 3 1/1 tokens. It's pretty scary. Alright, that's kind of good. Let's attack our opponent for 8. It's going to get blocked. They do have Force of Negation in hand, so I don't want to play into that. A little bit late, but I'll take it. So I probably want to stack my casting, assuming I draw a mana source. I probably want to stack my casting so that Griffspoon is the one that's getting Force of Negated. Oh, sorry, the Griffspoon isn't the one getting Force of Negated, so then I can get its activated ability from the grave later on. Opponent is gaining 6 a turn, but I guess we can deal 8 a turn or 10 a turn once we get out our evasiveness effect. Okay, well, we just draw a second one, so that's really good. Hopefully they don't have a cryptic command here. Alright, so maybe they're going to try to cryptic loss now? I don't know. Just jam our creatures and put them on a 2-turn clock, but realistically it wouldn't be a 2-turn clock. Alright, so beginning of combat. We're attacking for 10. With our flying. So I'm not sure what they're going to do. They might try and get Force of Negation back. I don't know if that's really worth it for them. They just get an island. I thought they might get another Mystic Sanctuary and put Force of Negation back, but I didn't really see that being a good line for them. Yeah. So, this match is dragging on, but they're doing nothing. Like, Timely Reinforcements is so nothing. It's just dumb. If they want to cast Timely, they can't hold up the Force that's in their graveyard either. Alright. Alright. So they want us to chump block this so that they can cast Timely from the graveyard and get more soldier tokens. They only get soldier tokens if they have less creatures than us. If they have the equal number of creatures, they won't get the tokens. So it's slightly better for me to take the damage there, not gain the life, and then he can't flashback Timely for anything other than life gain here. It's not flashback, it's retrace, but you get the gist. Alright, there's the time link. No tokens for you. Doesn't really matter what creature I put it on. Put it on the scout, it's technically one more damage that we would get through. Looks like they do have a counterspell though. Force from the graveyard. Discarding a Hallowed Fountain. I just missed my attack stat. That's so dumb. Alright, I'm really stupid. Alright, I just accidentally skipped through it. My opponent should be 10 life less than what they are. It's fine. They're never beating us down. When they're hitting for 2 damage, they're never beating us down here. Fire Spout? Okay. Okay. Oh, Path's a good draw. Alright. Start attacking for 10 in the air. I mean, our opponent would be dead here if we didn't misplay last turn and skip through our attack step. So that's really tilting. We now have interaction for Uro, though. White, blue, blue. Timely Reinforcement. Discarding Misty Rainforest. I do sort of smell a Cryptic Command here, but at the same time they keep drawing lands to recast everything in their graveyard, and it's a little bit like, you know, whatever. Really, whatever. So they do a Growth Spiral. They draw a card. And they're taking a while to think, so they've got no good lines at the moment. If they Timely Reinforcement, we can attack and put them to 1 next turn. Well, Uro is not good enough here. What's that? OMNATH? The silly 4-colored creature? That's not good enough here either. I think their deck's doing a fat squat of nothing. If they don't have Cryptic Command, they're just stuffed. Rancor for the win. Alright, looks like we get there. Oh, actually, they could have Aether Gust here. Nope. Nope. Alright, we just get there. They did literally nothing in 2 games. Holy moly. Well, I'm not going to complain too much, but, man, that deck on the low roll seems like super, super average. I know when it goes off and they gain 1,000,000 life and things like that, it's pretty oppressive, but, like, it literally did nothing. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed us beating OMNATH into the dirt. If you did, be sure to leave a like or comment down below. If you're new, be sure to subscribe for daily content on Bogles and ring that bell for notifications every time a new video goes live. Thanks for watching once more. I'll see you next time.